Hello everyone, my name is Jyoti Gajanan Khandare. I am the student of BA LLB second year from Punjab Rao Deshmukh College of Law, Amravati. My today's topic is challenges before Indian Constitution. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar said that, however a good constitution may be, if those implementing it are not good, it will prove to be bad. And however a bad constitution may be, if those implementing it are good, it will prove to be good. Our constitution, which came into effect on 26 November 1949, tells us how our country should work. It gives us certain valuable rights that are absent in other countries. India, that is Bharat, is the union of states with sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic having parliamentary form of government. It is considered as the most significant document that came into force on 26 January 1950 by the Constituent Assembly. As of now, Indian Constitution has 448 articles divided into 25 parts and 12 schedules. It is a dynamic document that has faced many challenges over the years and still continues to evolve in the response of changing needs of Indian society. So what are the challenges that Indian Constitution is facing today? The first and most important challenge is the federal structure of Indian Constitution. It is based on distribution of power between center and state. Growing demands for decentralization, autonomy and regional identity, like a demand for Vidarbha in Maharashtra, Saurashtra in Gujarat, Bundelkhand in UP and Gorakhland in Bengal and many other states. So Indian Federation is need to be reorganized to address the issue of regionalism, separatism and insurgency. Indian Constitution guarantees fundamental rights to every citizens regardless of their religion, caste or gender. There are still caste conflicts and religious conflicts happening in India today. Religion and casteism is in the mind of people. There is nothing wrong in this, but when someone assumes his religion or caste superior to others, then it will lead to conflict and discrimination. Third challenge is to ensure every citizen his right to privacy. But really in this modern world, one think that their right to privacy is secure? If someone is chatting with someone on WhatsApp, one can easily see his chats by the help of some technology that we don't know. Environmental protection is the fourth challenge that Indian Constitution is facing today. Ensuring environmental protection and sustainable development while balancing economic growth could be a constitutional challenge. For example, for economic development, we need industries, infrastructure. And it will lead to various types of pollution, and pollution-free environment is our constitutional right. Next challenge is gender justice and ensure equality among all. You just think, are girls and women allowed to go late at night out of house? All will think twice or thrice before sending girls outside the house. But in the case of men or boys, no one will think much of it. The next challenge is the post of governor. That is controversial issue. Not ever, but in some cases there is a misuse of power by the center in this matter. If MPs are getting suspended from parliament and bills are being passed by few, then where there is a democracy, that large number of groups means the representatives of people are out of parliament. Is everyone getting their right to speech and expression? If reporter is being killed for telling something opposite to authority, then how common man is free to say something about it? In Thane and Palghar district, Katkari tribe is living in a very vulnerable situation that they don't have meal of 2 times to eat. This is the failure of machinery that has fails to achieve the constitutional goals. So these are some challenges that Indian Constitution is facing today. At the last, I would like to say that although having these great challenges, Indian Constitution is able to bound together different religious, cultural, and different speaking groups in one thread. It represents unity in diversity. So, Indian Constitution is the first and last hope of the every Indian citizen. So, try to understand the Constitution, constitutional makers, and their ideologies behind this. Jai Bhim, thank you.